month. We're back at British Boxing's spiritual home of York Hall, live on TNT Sports on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. The 4 fighters up here, and translator as well, all fearless, absolutely fearless fighters. And the main event is the return of this man here, former 2-time British middleweight champion Denzel Bentley, knocking on the door for world honours, taking on a very tough, very much a man with his own dreams. Derrick Osaze here, former boxer tournament champion. That's your brilliant middleweight main event, WBO International Middleweight Championship on the line on Saturday. Denzel Bentley is out there as one of the biggest punchers in the division. Former 2-time British middleweight champion. Did so well against Janibek as well in that world title challenge. You must be looking at him as a serious fighter, right?
Yeah, I'm scared. To be honest, like, Denzel's done well. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got anything bad to say about what he's achieved in his career. Massive respect to him. By the end of the day, that's not going to matter when I get in the ring. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be me and Denzel. The bell's going to go and there's going to be a winner. So, fair enough, experience, fights, and yeah, like, that's all good. But when the bell goes, we'll find out.
Why do you feel it's your time, Derrick?
Because it's my time, innit? It's my time. Don't know what more to say. You know me, I'm not really big on talking. I talk a lot on the pulpit, but that's different. But having to do press conferences is like, you just want to get in there and fight. So I don't know what more I can say other than I'm confident. I wouldn't have taken this fight if I wasn't confident. And yeah, God bless us both. And the best man will win on Saturday.
Well, let's throw it to the champ, defending champion, Denzel Bentley. You won that belt in your last fight against Danny Dignam. Tremendous performance. It felt like you sent out a bit of a reminder to the division saying, I'm still that guy, I'm still here, I can still knock people out. How are you feeling about this fight against Derrick Osaze on Saturday?
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel good. Like Derrick said, yeah, man, thank God that we're both healthy and we can, make it to Saturday and hopefully put on a show for the people that are, going to tune in. He's a good fighter. Like I said, he won the Omen Boxer. You don't win those tournaments there if you can't fight. So I'm prepared and I'm ready to go on Saturday.
In terms of from Danny Dignam, is Derrick Osaze a step forward, a step sideways, or a step backwards? How are you looking at Derrick Osaze compared to your last fight?
I'm looking at him as a dangerous opponent. I know what he brings. I know what kind of mindset he's in. I know he really wants to come and take this opportunity. Like he said, he feels like it's his time, innit? So I'm not looking at it as a step anywhere apart from, the step I need to be taken. And this is a good fight. I'm nice and active. It's a credible fight. I know name-wise, a lot of people haven't really seen much of him apart from the Omen Boxer. So Danny Dignam was probably, more known, especially where, he'd done a lot as an amateur and he was a world title challenger and stuff. But at the end of the day, this fight is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous. So
risking your position as well. I think it's known now. You are number 2 currently with the WBO. You got that wonderful international title. Hamza Shiraz sitting at number 1. Janibek, the champion as well. It feels like things are happening and you're kind of putting it on the line against this man here. How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it. I mean, that's what's going to get me up and, give you lot the performance that you want to see from me. I think every time I get in the ring, I'm putting everything on the line anyway. So this doesn't make it any different.
Derrick, let me ask you this. You won the boxer tournament. Congratulations. That was, big Kieran Conway amongst many others on that night. Fantastic stuff. It's been a little bit stop-start since then. There was the Tyler Denny performance. I guess that was the last time you stepped up to this level. What makes you more ready for it now than what you were against Tyler Denny those years ago?
Yeah, a lot of people talk about the boxer tournament. For me, that was a long time ago. That was 5 years ago. Of course, it was a great achievement. But like I always said then, it wasn't a shortcut. It wasn't a pinnacle. It was a stepping stone. So the plan has always been to push on and progress from there. Of course, the last few years of my career haven't gone as planned. But you see, I can have loads of plans, but the man upstairs has other plans, and he knew I'd end up at this table today. So, irrespective of what's happened in the past, that's the past. Obviously the fight with Denny, that was a couple of years ago. That was stepping up from 4 to 10 rounds. Haven't done in a 6, haven't done an 8, and being out for 2 years. So, Obviously, at the time, I had a few thoughts about the fight, but looking back, I thought, you know what, not too bad considering you didn't do 6, you didn't do 8, you were out the ring for 2 years, and you stepped up and did a 10. So yeah, but that's all in the past, man. Boxer win doesn't really matter. The Tyler Denny fights, it doesn't matter. The last couple of years doesn't matter. It's all about Saturday. So yeah, and just as Denzel said, you know, Denzel's a very good fighter as well. You know, got no personal issues or bad blood. In fact, was even WhatsApping each other like after his last fight. Do you know what I mean? Talking about being dads and stuff or whatnot. So I've got no ill managed feeling to him. It's just it's going to be a good fight, and then we'll turn up on Saturday.
I think you sparred a few years ago. What do we take anything from that? Question to both of you, really.
It's a long time ago. You know, I can't remember the spar.
That was like 6 years ago. Still,
Right. Nothing. There's nothing you can take from that. Not about like I don't know his engine or anything like that.
Yeah, well, those things obviously like you remember, but I mean at this level, if he doesn't have an engine, then there's something wrong in it. So he has an engine there. That's cool.
To be fair, all I can remember was the picture, and I think I went to a wedding the day before one of our spars. So yes, I can't remember much.
Okay, we'll leave the sparring alone. It sounds like a nice spar with a good picture afterwards as well. Derrick, have you? What do you think his weaknesses are?
That's for you guys to tell me, innit?
I ain't telling you. I mean, what do you think? Like, looking at him.
I think his weaknesses are whatever his weaknesses are, innit? I don't know. You lot are the people that are the experts. We're just the fighters. I feel like it's not my job to step up here and comment on his ability, what I think he does well, what I think he doesn't do well. Even if I knew that, I'm not going to come up here and tell you that, of course. But that's down to you guys. You guys are the ones outside of the ring that have all the opinions. So as for me, yeah, Denzel does a lot well, and he's a good fighter.
What do you think you do better than him?
Or do I think I do better? It's a good question. And I'll answer the same way. I think I'll pose that back to you guys. You guys are outside of the ring. Like, you'd be able to tell me what you think he does better. But yeah, as for me, like I'm not big on. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, he does this, he does that. Right? Listen, all that talking it's all cheap. The real talking is gonna be in the ring on Saturday, and I know Denzel's prepared. He knows I'm prepared, and yeah, it's should gonna make up for a very good fight.
I think it definitely is. Denzel, let me just ask you, I think Derrick's been pushing questions back, but let me ask you the same sort of questions. Let's see if I get anything out of you. What do you feel you do better than Derrick Osaze? Is this about the class that you've mixed in? Is this a little bit about experience? Is this why you get over the line on Saturday?
Yeah, you could talk about experience and that, but then you got to do the job. But I'm more of an action type guy, so Saturday I'm going to show you.
Do you have a message for Derrick Osaze? And I know you can leak the WhatsApps if you like, but do you have a message here for this man?
No, all our WhatsApps are just respectful. They're all good. Like you said, we're talking about being fathers the other day, but yeah, no message, man. Just I hope you're all well and fit for Saturday, man.
Yeah, bro. You too, man. And yeah, good fight. But if you lot, they want clickbait or something. So we got to say.
Give me something,
like,
Derrick.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get in. Nah, I haven't got it in me. I'm sorry, man. Or you want me to hit you with that rumble, man, rumble? But
let me give them something. You didn't ask me to have a message from Varady.
No,
Come on,
go on, guys.
Listen. Varady gonna lose sleep. he's gonna lose sleep.
That's your clickbait title.
That's it.
But nah, all jokes aside, like I think if this press conference is anything to go by, you've got two respectful fighters who are very talented, who are very motivated, who are well prepared, and it's going to make for a good fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm a fan of the purity of the sport, which is boxing, and we don't have to come up here and throw tables at each other and hate each other. Do you know what I mean? We came up here, we're respectful. We highlighted the fact that, you know what, outside of here we do talk, but it's business at the end of the day. So, yeah, it'll be a good fight. And yeah, like I said, as always, the prayer is that we all get home safe to our families regardless. And yeah, thank you for being here once again. And yeah, I'm trying to think of a clickbait title quote, but I ain't got one. I'm sorry, man. That's just me, innit?
Classy stuff. Thank you, Derrick. Just Alonso, let me just ask you, I mean, Alois has made his kind of message to you very clear as well. Do you have a response to Alois just to finish us off here?
I love animals. I love animals.
He loves animals.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Well done.
For anyone who didn't hear that, he said that he loves animals. Alois is known as the animal, so just a nice little joke there at the end. Great stuff. Great stuff, Alonso. Thank you, everyone up here.